A very good afternoon to you, Nzinga. I hope you can hear me, Nzinga.
Take us through what's happening in Irene and what Zizi Kodwa has to say.
Thank you very much indeed. As you can see, I'm with the spokesperson of the ANC, Zizi Kodwa. So we've been camping here for several hours to find exactly what is happening behind closed doors. The discussions are happening, they are in session. And of course, there have been a lot of speculations that his SG is about to be removed. Mr. Kodwa, confirm or deny?
No, those are fake news. We woke up today in one of the worst fake news ever. That the National Executive, which does not have powers to remove the Secretary General of the ANC, has somebody, it is in the fake news reported, that moved for the removal. There was no such a thing. It's a fake news. We reject it. And I think it underlines poor journalism and lazy journalism.
So what has been happening? We understand that the meeting is still in session, but what have been some of the key issues that are being discussed other than that which we thought was the main issue?
The main issue really, this special National Executive Committee was convened, among others, to give progress on the preparation for the 54th National Conference. It was decided in the last NEC of September that we would need, among others, to have an item on organizational report, which is what is sometimes called the SG's report, because that report is quite voluminous and it's important that it must embrace all views of the National Executive Committee. It was presented. Tomorrow we'll give a comprehensive statement, a post-special NEC meeting statement at 12 o'clock, where we'll report in detail about what then happened at this meeting. But in the main, this meeting was about preparations, including many other issues, but all of them, these were sub-themes of the preparations towards the National Conference.
Has the fate of the EC been decided and the issue around Lower South Coast been decided as well?
Those issues will be part of our report tomorrow when we report to the media and to the country and to the members of the ANC, but there have been decisions taken around those issues.
Mr. Kodwa, let me just use this opportunity. The presidency has just issued a report on the Fees Commission. What's the reaction of the ANC?
We welcome the decision, firstly, by the President to have established a HEHA commission around these issues. You must remember, free education for the poor is a policy of this country, is a policy of the African National Congress, which was adopted by the people of this country, led by the leadership of the ANC in 1955. So for us, even the basis of the commission and the report, I would imagine, even though we have not studied the report as the ANC, it must be that no child must be denied access to education on the basis of economic background of the household and the family. That is very important to us. And I think how to achieve that, the government has not at the moment provided a plan in terms of implementing the HEHA Commission recommendation in terms of what would have been presented in the report. We'll await for the government plan or how effectively it will implement the resolutions of the HEHA Commission. Ourselves, we will start the report and make a comprehensive response to the report. But of course, the report, I would imagine, fundamentally is rest on the basis of a fundamental principles of free education for the poor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kodwa.
Thank you.
That was Mr. Kodwa, the national spokesperson of the ANC, giving us an update on what is happening. And of course, we got to ask him about the report that the presidency has released about the Fees Commission. Nzinga?
Mzwandile Mbeje coming to us live there from Irene.